Hello, Rick and Sandra. Here is your source scope from this morning's inspection. That's me in the utility closet off the garage. Nice warm space on a cold morning. The beginning drop is just a short length of ABS, and then for the rest of the length we're in PVC pipe. Typically smooth-walled pipe like this, plastic pipe, doesn't collect much debris or anything like that. You get a little bit of staining on there, but that's well within acceptable limits, I would say. Notice the rings there. Those are the connection points. So elbows, joints, whatever. Could be couplings also. You can see a little bit of a lip on that one. I'm just pointing that out because you've got a little low spot up ahead and a little bit more of a pronounced lip. Typically the joints are tight on, see, here we go. We're holding a little bit of water here just for about 4 feet. Not terrible. Some of it is because of this paper product that we're going to see in a second right there. But there's that lip that I was talking about. I've got a still picture in my report. I went back and forth over that 4 or 5 or 6 or 10 times just to get a better look at it. I didn't see any separation. I didn't see any telltale signs that there was daylight to earth, right? So no dirt or anything like that could be seen. I'll recommend in the written report that you want to just kind of keep an eye on that. Maybe come back in a year and a half or 2 years and reevaluate, see if it's changed at all, right? We don't know how long it's been like that. I mean, it could be since day one. We don't know. I don't believe that it's really impeding anything. Excuse me. Yeah, in that situation, you were holding some paper. Here's the city connection. That's SDR pipe. That's the city line. I don't want to drop in there just because sometimes the lip, it's a vertical drop down in there, and sometimes my camera head gets stuck. It becomes a bit of a challenge to get it free. So I'm going to just hover right here and take that. So back to the lip. Yeah, potentially it did capture that little bit of toilet paper, but since the unit is not occupied, you're not running your major appliances that push a lot of water through the line, like your clothes washer, as an example, or bathtub. Letting a bathtub loose, is going to really clear all that out. You'll also notice on the return journey, which we're backing up right now, a lot of the water has moved through. Once that paper was cleared, we lost a lot of that water. It's still holding some, still a little bit of a sag in the pipe, but again, I wouldn't be terribly concerned, but definitely something that we want to just be mindful of. And here we go again, right there. So when we pushed out the first time, the camera head went underwater, so maybe 1.5 inches or so of water in there. Now it's minimal, maybe a 1/2 inch at the bottom of the pipe. So just be mindful of it. Again, you might come back and get a look at it again. And there's that lip on there. It could be just that there's a coupling at that point for whatever reason. So you're seeing the edge of the pipe. Again, I don't see any major separation or anything like that. Read through the written reports. Reach back out to me if you have any questions. I'm always available to be a resource.